Hello YouTube. So I wanted to get back in with you guys because this is my today is the 17th. So this is my 10th day on my 30-pound 30-day weight loss challenge. And I wanted to get back in contact with you guys because I've been low key for the last couple of days, and so I wanted to get back on track and get back to you guys and let you guys know what's going on, because the last time we spoke, I was telling you guys I was going to do this this cleanse, this colon cleanse with this sea salt. Well, I did a little bit of research, and so the sea salt is a lot different. A sea salt colon cleanse is a lot different from the Himalayan pink salt cleanse that I'm doing. So basically, what I did is I went out to CVS and I bought this bottle of Gold Emblem Himalayan pink sea salt, and basically, it comes with a salt grinder. Okay, so the sea salt doesn't come out in these big pebbles that you can buy. It actually comes out and you can grind it up into like this. Let me show you guys. It comes out into this like little regular salt. Comes out into this little regular salt, like regular table salt will come out. Let's see if you guys can see that. You guys can see that. All right, you guys probably can't even see that, but that's how thin it comes out. It comes out so thin. I need a better camera, but it comes out so thin that that you can't even, it's so thin. You just barely, it's just like regular table salt. Because when I first saw these big pebbles, I'm like, oh, those are big. But it comes with this grinder and it just comes out like regular salt, like regular table salt. So you can easily put it into your water. So what I did is, you guys know I've been on this 1 liter keg, 2 liter keg. I'm supposed to drink 2 liters of water a day, and basically this is a 1 liter bottle, and I'm supposed to drink 2 of these a day. So what I did, and I've already done it. So this bottle is filled with the Himalayan salt water already, because what I did is I boiled half. I took some of my filtered water, filtrated water that I usually drink. I took half of that water and put it into this teapot right here, and boiled it in the teapot. And then I took that water as it was hot. I took the hot water, which I don't recommend if you guys are worried, but I just took it. It was hot. It wasn't like extremely hot. It wasn't boiling hot. It was just hot. It was just hot enough. And I took the hot water and poured it into here, and it filled it up almost halfway. And then I took the other half of the liter of water that I had poured into this cup right here, and I poured that water, which was cold. It was colder because it came out of the fridge. I poured that into here, and that evened out the temperature of the water in the bottle, and it gave me like an even temperature to be able to drink. Okay, so it's a little warm, but it's a little warm still, but I'm able to drink it at this temperature because of me pouring the cold water into the hot water that was in the bottle. After I did that, as you guys can see, I have like one of these coffee sheets that you put your coffee in when you're gonna make coffee, old school style. And I took this and used the grinder to put this in here, put a lot of salt in here. And then I took a tablespoon and just scooped up a tablespoon of salt, and then took all the rest that was left in here and dumped it in the sink. And then took the tablespoon of salt, put it back in here, and then this made it easier. I folded this in half this way, like folded it in half. I don't know if you guys can see this, if that's too much lighting and it isn't enabling you guys to see it or not, but I folded it in half this way. And once I folded it in half this way, I was able to just funnel it, use this as a funnel, and funnel it into the bottle like so. Therefore, I was able to get the whole tablespoon of salt, of Himalayan pink salt, into the bottle. And it, by it being grinded up all the way, because I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, I'm waiting for it to dissolve," or things like that, or I'm putting it in while it's really hot so it can dissolve. Well, it dissolved in the warm water that I had in here, because the salt was like, regular table salt. It was so the as you can see, hold on, the pebbles are so small that it just dissolved when I poured it in there. It dissolved almost immediately. So it's, I did a little bit of a shake in here. I did like a little bit of a shake, just, if there's any particles that went to the bottom, that, they're mixed in as well. But I did like a little bit of a shake. It's not that much room for shake, because I filled this all the way up to the top so that I get the whole liter. And what this is going to do is it's going to, I'm going to attempt to clean my colon with this Himalayan salt water. Basically, they say that from what the research that I did is that the Himalayan pink salt is actually a better colon cleaner than regular sea salt. They both have the same effect, only that the Himalayan salt actually has 84 minerals versus like 70 something minerals that the regular sea salt has. So this has a little bit more minerals in it than that your body needs and uses than the regular sea salt. So that's the only real difference that I could see, was the amount of mineral intakes that you're going to get from using the Himalayan pink salt versus the sea salt. So I decided to go with the Himalayan salt, as I had said before. And now the biggest task for this is going to be just drinking this whole bottle, this 1 liter bottle up. And I have to gulp it down in 5 minutes. If you guys want to sit here with me while I do this, that's fine. I'm going to do it right here on air so that you guys can see me do this, because this is really scary. Because, I don't like to drink water, and I usually don't drink regular water this fast. You guys heard my struggles. It's hard for me to drink 1 liter of regular water with nothing in it. So me trying to get this down in like less than 5 minutes is going to be very difficult. So right now, my clock says it's 11:28. I don't know what your clock says, but you can synchronize with me if you want. My clock is, I'm going to put my timer on. Let's see here. Hey, can you set a timer for me? So I'm asking someone else to set a timer for me so that I don't have to utilize my phone, because I was going to do that, or that I don't have to keep looking at the clock. Let me know when we're ready to go. They're going to let me know when we're ready to go. And I'm going to take the top off here, so I'll be ready when the time comes. So when they say go, when they tell me to go, then it's going to be, the 5-minute timer is going to start. I am ready right now for them, waiting for them to give me the pointer finger to go. Drink about that much so far. Ooh, I'm killing it. I'm here so far. I'm down to half. It's not that bad. Almost. I got this little bit done right here, and I'm feeling a little lightheaded. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. Oh my goodness, it's always the last bit to go, right? That you just like struggle on anything. So I have about this much left, and I'm kind of struggling to get through it right now. I feel a little nauseated. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill it. I thought I was gonna kill it. It's just harder than I thought to drink this last little bit. Whew. I'm feeling it. I feel like filling it full, like up to here. Like I can feel, it feels disgusting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm not done. I'm not done, guys. Just have a little bit left, and this is like the hardest part. I don't think I'm gonna make it for this little. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling it right here. It's starting to tighten up. I'm feeling really tight right here, and it's feeling like I just have too much in here already. There. Whew. It's all gone. As you can see, I've drank the whole thing in under 5 minutes. And those who are going along with me know I did that pretty fast. I recommend it just to get it over with. You hear me belching? It's causing me to belch a little bit because I drank it down so fast. I feel a little lightheaded as well. And yeah, I don't feel like I can stand up right now. So I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna end this video on this note that I'll let you guys know where what happens after this. I'll give you guys a little bit of a TMI later on the results. This actually was a little grueling because I feel nauseated right now, and in the beginning I'm thinking I'm just going to chug it down and be a champ, and I started off really strong and ended kind of slow because it fills you up to here, and you can actually feel it right here, and it's grueling to get that little bit at the end down. It was a lot. I feel, like I said, nauseous. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down and lay down for a little bit because I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can stand up any longer and make this video without passing out. So I'll give you results later. I'm laughing, but trust me, it's no laughing matter. I've never thought that drinking water that fast, would cause this, but I guess drinking it that fast and having the Himalayan pink salt in there, added to the discomfort of drinking it. The taste wasn't that bad to me, but then again, I gargle with salt water all the time for like my throat, to keep a healthy throat and to keep a healthy mouth. I gargle with salt water all the time, so it wasn't disgusting for me personally. People who don't like salt and don't gargle with salt, probably for them it probably is a little disgusting. But I brushed my teeth first, really did, like brush my teeth. And I drank some water this morning. I drank like a glass of water this morning. And that's all I had this morning. Oh, you know what? I apologize. And I took some vitamins because I'm on my 1-a-day vitamins. Let me grab them real fast. I think I told you guys about this last time, is that I've been taking these 1-a-day Vita Craves women vitamins. So I had to take these this morning if you can see it there. I took that this morning when I woke up. So I took this, and this is the salt that I use here. It's gold. So That's what I used, and it comes with this grinder, this cool grinder, so that you get the little, you get the salt, you get the little minerals, all like, you know, like looking like table salt, and easy to put in your bottle and easy to dissolve. So I just drank that. Now I kept a glass of cold water, filtered cold water, on deck for me, just in case it was so disgusting that I wouldn't be able to get it down. I kept a cold water. I feel like I need to drink some of it right now, even though I just drank that other water. My body's telling me I need water, like I'm thirsty. And I take it that maybe from the salt, the Himalayan salt that was in the water is telling my body I'm thirsty. So I'm gonna drink some water. So I'm drinking this water, just regular filtered water. After I'm taking the 1 liter colon flush, because my body, it feels like it's telling me to that I'm thirsty, and that can be the effects of the salt, as I said before. So that's why I'm doing this. It's just regular water. It's just regular, just water. One of the things I forgot to tell you guys that I did, and I forgot to mention it, is that in my water, I actually took a little squirt, about I took like a half of a teaspoon. I took a half a teaspoon of this lime juice and actually put it in my lemon water as well. So half a teaspoon of this lime juice, and I squirted it into this spoon just so I could gauge how much I was using, and it was about half a teaspoon, and then I poured it into my water before I drank it, before I drank this gallon. So that was the one thing I forgot to tell you I did add in here, and I did that for taste. But you know, I had looked at a lot of videos where people said that they did it for taste, and they, you know, and they couldn't tell, it was still disgusting. For me, it actually tastes good. It was like not taste good, but it was like, it didn't taste bad. It gave it a bit of a lime type salty, because you can't get rid of that salt taste. Like it gave it like a lime salty taste, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. So, and but I regularly use lime juice in like things like my water and different things. So that's one of the reasons why this wasn't, you know, bad for me. I think. And then salt, I regularly gargle with regular table salt. Like I gargle with that all the time. Like I think that's one thing that, you know, I think that's the one thing that Morton table salt is good for, and not putting it in your food or anything like that. But one of the things I think it's great for is actually putting it in, and you're gonna be like, ew, when I say this, but it's good for putting it in your bath water, and it's good for putting it in a regular cup of water when you want to do a mouthwash and do a gargle, which is what I do all the time, because I have so many ear, nose, and throat issues that you know, because I'm always blowing my nose. I'm always like, I have sinus issues. So this is what I'm always doing. I'm always using the Morton's table salt just to gargle with. And it's good for that. It's not good for your food. I'll tell you that. I'll be the first to say, use Mrs. Dash or something else if you need to put some salt in your food. Don't use table salt. But at any rate, says the person who just drank a liter of Himalayan pink salt, which has great minerals in it. So I'm not worried about that. It's like 84 minerals in there that your body needs. So I'm not worried about it. I'm just concerned about when I'm going to actually go. When is this actually going to move me? Now, one of the things I do want to put in there as a disclaimer is that I don't move easily. So if this works for me, I can't wait to share this with you guys. Because if this works for me, that means this thing works. Because I've bought, you know, I think it's called Smooth Move. It's a tea. I've bought that before. I bought the peppermint tea before, the peppermint Smooth Move before. It never worked for me. I drank like a bunch of it, like bags of tea. Like let it soak. I did it all kind of ways. I let the tea bag soak in there overnight. Drank it, it didn't work. Like I just did all kind of different things thinking it was gonna work. I used what else did I use? Oh, I used green tea. I use green tea a lot, and green tea does not move me. I hear about everybody saying, oh, green tea moves you. It definitely will move you. It doesn't move me. I've let it seep in the water for like overnight, just, and I've put like 4. I kid you not. I'm not kidding here. I have backup that would testify to this. I've put like 4 tea bags in a cup overnight of water, let it seep, and I've actually drank it in the morning, just drank it down, nothing in it, just the tea and water, the green tea bags and water, and it did not move me. That's how, so if this works, I'll be first to report it to you, and I'm going to be honest with you about it, because guess what? Nothing has moved me. I'm going to go a step further. I'm going to pause you for 1 second because I'm going to go and show you something else because I want you guys to understand how serious I am about this. Hold on. Warning, warning, warning. TMI, okay? A couple days ago, I bought an enema, okay? And I used the enema and it did not move me. I bought 2 of these. They were 2 for $3 at CVS, okay? And so I bought 2 of them. I used one 2 days ago. Nothing. It did not move me, okay? So I am serious when I tell you that I do not move easily. I do not move easily. So if this works, I will be the first to tell you it worked. I followed the book. I did it by the book. I did filtered water. 1/2 was hot, 1/2 was cold. Mixed it up with a tablespoon of sea salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of lime. Drank it in under 5 minutes. You guys can attest to that. And we're going to see what happens. So I am very serious about getting the movement going here. And so I will be happy to report my results to you guys. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about before I let you go was my actual numbers for my weight loss. Okay, so I have not stepped on a scale in a couple of days, and the reason why is because I've been freaking myself out. So I'm on day 10, so I should have lost 10 pounds, right? That's how I feel. So I started this on November 7th, okay? And I feel like today's the 17th, I should have lost 10 pounds by now. And so I was freaking myself out because the other day I stepped on the scale and I had only lost 5 pounds, a little over 5 pounds, and I was on day 8. So I was on like either day 7 or day 8. I think it was day 8. And so I realized at that minute that, I'm going to freak myself out. I'm going to keep on going and going and going back and forth to the scale every morning, pedaling over 1 little pound, pedaling over what I'm worrying myself. Don't do that to yourself, guys. I realized that what I was doing, and I was like, I can't do this, because you stress yourself out, and then guess what you do? You start eating, okay? You start stressing yourself out about the weight, and the next thing you know, you've dropped your exercise regimen, and you're starting to eat because you're so stressed out. Don't do that, because that's what I was doing. I was like getting upset easily again, and just starting to eat. And I was like, just like, I'm not going to the gym. I'm tired. I'm just not going to go. For the last couple of days, I had really gotten, like, my momentum for this had gone down. And what brought me back up is because I realized is that, you're not going to probably lose, 10 pounds in 10 days. Maybe it'll be 10 pounds in 12 days. Maybe, by the time you get to, as long as the end result is the same, by the time you get to your 30 days, you've lost 30 pounds. That's the goal. That's the goal. So you want to keep it positive. And if it's dragging you down to go and weigh yourself every morning, don't do it. Because you get excited when you lost a pound, and then when you haven't lost and you've stayed the same, and you feel dormant and you feel like, oh, it's not doing anything. And if you've done that for a couple of days, you feel really bad. You start feeling bad about it. And you don't want to do that. You just don't want to do that. You want to keep it all positive. And the way to do that is just stop going. just you know what you're doing. You know that you're not eating as much. You know you're watching your calorie intake. You know that you're moving around. You're steady moving, and that's what's important, is that you're steady moving your body. You're keeping yourself going. It's not necessarily you should exercise at 30 minutes for 6 days every week. You should do that, but it's not necessarily your way to weight loss. You know, that's something that's good for the overall health, but it's not necessarily your way to overall weight loss. You want to get into a regimen that you can keep up. If you can't keep up going to the gym 30 minutes a day for 6 days a week, then that's not for you. That's not for you. You want to just do something that keeps you moving. You want to make sure that you're moving every day. You're not laying dormant every day. That's what's important. As long as you're moving your body and you're keeping going, that's what's important. So I say that to say this, guys, that try out, try my way, try your way. But the important thing is just to watch the calorie intake and just keep yourself moving and drink your water. All right, signing out with talk entirely too much. I'll see you later.